Once upon a time, in a small village near a deep forest, there was a young boy named Sam. Sam was kind, but he was also very poor. He lived with his mother in a small wooden house. His father had passed away when Sam was very young. His mother worked hard, but they still struggled to have enough food every day. One day, Sam was walking through the village when he saw an old man sitting under a big tree. The old man looked tired and hungry. Sam had only one piece of bread in his pocket. He looked at the bread, then at the old man. He felt sad for him. Without thinking twice, he gave the bread to the old man. The old man smiled. "Thank you, young boy," he said. "You have a kind heart. The world needs more people like you." Sam felt happy, even though he was still hungry. He went home and told his mother what he had done. She smiled and patted his head. "Kindness always comes back to us in some way, my son," she said. The next morning, when Sam woke up, he found a small golden coin near his door. He picked it up and ran to his mother. "Look, mother, a golden coin," he said excitedly. His mother looked at the coin and smiled. "Maybe this is a blessing for your kindness," she said. Sam went to the market and bought some food with the coin. He also bought a little extra for the old man he had helped. When he gave the old man food, the man smiled again. "You are truly a good boy," he said. "One day, your kindness will change your life." Days passed, and Sam continued to help others whenever he could. Even though he was poor, he never hesitated to share what little he had. One day, while walking in the forest, Sam heard a soft crying sound. He followed the sound and found a small puppy stuck between some rocks. Its leg was hurt, and it could not move. Sam gently picked up the puppy and carried it home. He cleaned its wound and gave it food. The puppy licked Sam's hand as if saying thank you. Sam's mother saw the puppy and smiled. "You have a heart full of love, Sam," she said. "Love always finds its way back to us." The puppy stayed with Sam, and they became best friends. Sam named him Lucky. Lucky followed Sam everywhere. They played together, ate together, and even slept together. Sam felt happier than ever. One day, while playing near the river, Lucky suddenly started barking loudly. Sam looked around but saw nothing, but Lucky kept barking and pulling at Sam's clothes. "What is it, Lucky?" Sam asked. Then, Sam saw something shocking. The bridge near the river was broken and a small girl was about to fall in. Without thinking, Sam ran as fast as he could and caught the girl just in time. She was crying and scared. "It's okay. You are safe now," Sam said gently. The girl's parents came running. They hugged their daughter and thanked Sam again and again. "You saved our daughter's life," they said. "How can we ever thank you?" Sam just smiled. "I only did what was right," he said. The girl's father looked at Sam carefully. "You are a brave and kind boy," he said. "I am the richest man in this village. Tell me, what do you need? I will give you anything you want." Sam looked at his mother, then at Lucky. He thought for a moment and said, "I don't need anything, sir." Just be kind to others the way we should all be." The rich man was surprised by Sam's words. "You are different from others," he said. "But still, I want to help you. From today, I will help your mother find work, and you can study in the best school in the village." Sam could not believe it. His mother's eyes filled with tears. She hugged Sam tightly. "See, my son," she whispered, "kindness always comes back to us." From that day on, Sam's life changed. He studied hard, helped more people, and grew up to be a wise and great man. Lucky stayed with him always, as his best friend, and so Sam's story became a lesson for the whole village. People learned that kindness, love, and a good heart can change the world. So my dear listener, always remember, kindness is never wasted. It always comes back in ways we never expect. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe for more beautiful and inspiring stories. Your support helps bring more love and kindness into the world. Thank you for listening. Years passed, and Sam grew into a strong and intelligent young man. He studied hard in school and helped his mother at home. Though he had more than before, he never forgot his humble beginnings. He still shared whatever he had, and Lucky, his loyal dog, was always by his side. One evening, as Sam and Lucky were walking home from the market, they heard a loud noise. It was coming from the village square. A group of people had gathered around a man who was shouting. The man was dressed in rich clothes, but his face was filled with worry. "Please, someone help me," the man cried. "My son is missing. He was playing near the river and now I can't find him." Sam's heart raced. He remembered the river, its strong currents and deep waters. Without wasting a second, he looked at Lucky. "Come on, boy," he said, and they both ran towards the river. When they reached the riverbank, Sam called out, "Hello? Can you hear me?" There was no reply. The sun was setting, and darkness was slowly covering the sky. The sound of the river rushing past made everything feel even more urgent. Then, Lucky started barking and running towards a large tree near the river. Sam followed him and saw something that made his heart stop. A small boy was clinging to a branch, his body half submerged in the water. His little hands were slipping. Sam didn't think twice. He jumped into the river, the cold water shocking his body. The current was strong, but Sam swam with all his strength. "Hold on!" he shouted. The boy was too weak to answer, but his eyes were full of fear. Sam reached him just as his fingers slipped from the branch. He caught the boy and held him tight. "I've got you," he said. With great effort, Sam swam back to the shore, where the boy's father and the villagers were waiting. They pulled them both out of the water. The father fell to his knees and hugged his son, tears streaming down his face. "You saved my son's life," the man cried. "How can I ever repay you?" Sam, shivering but smiling, simply said, "No thanks needed. Just always take care of your loved ones." The villagers cheered, and the father stood up. "You are a true hero," he said. "Please come to my home. I want to do something for you." Sam hesitated, but then he remembered his mother. If this man was rich, Maybe he could help her. He agreed, and they all went to the man's grand house in the village. Inside, the house was huge, filled with beautiful things Sam had never seen before. But what touched him most was the kindness of the man's wife. She brought him warm clothes, food, and a soft blanket for Lucky. As they sat together, the man spoke again. "Sam, you have a heart of gold. You risked your own life for my son. I want to give you something in return." He took out a small wooden box and opened it. Inside was a golden necklace with a bright red gemstone. "This is a family heirloom, passed down for generations. I want you to have it." Sam's eyes widened. I can't take this," he said. The man smiled. "It's not just a necklace, Sam. It's a key to a future you deserve." Sam didn't understand at first, but then the man explained. "There is a great university in the city. This necklace will pay for your education. You will have a chance to learn, to grow, and to become someone who can help even more people." Tears welled up in Sam's eyes. He looked at his mother, who nodded, her face glowing with pride. And so, a new journey began. Sam left his village for the first time, carrying Lucky and the hopes of his mother with him. He traveled to the city, where he studied hard, met new friends, and learned about the world. But no matter how far he went, he never forgot his village, his mother, or the lessons of kindness that had shaped his life. Years later, Sam returned, not as a poor boy, but as a wise and respected man. He used his knowledge to help his village grow. He built schools, helped farmers, and made sure no one went hungry. The little boy who once had nothing now had everything, not riches, but love, respect, and the power to change lives. And it all started with one small act of kindness. So, dear listener, remember this. Kindness is like a seed. When you plant it, it grows into something bigger than you can imagine. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Your support helps spread love and kindness to the world. Thank you for listening.